The outgoing Syrian Prime Minister agreed on Monday to transfer state power to the rebel group that ended the decades of al-Assad rule. Now, the end of the civil war in the country also saw a growing number of European countries suspend Syrian asylum applications. Seung-jae reports.
A transfer of power is in the works in Syria after Bashar al-Assad fled the country following a successful takeover by a rebel group on Sunday. According to Reuters, the outgoing Syrian Prime Minister Mohammed Jalali agreed to transfer the power to the Salvation Government. The Salvation Government is an administration based in a small region of rebel-held territory in northwest Syria. While the handover could take days to finalize, the transitional authority would be led by Mohamed-al-Bashir, who previously led the Salvation Government. Amid the collapse of the al-Assad regime and the start of a rebel administration, Washington wants to ensure that ISIS does not get a fresh start in the country and take control of Syria. According to U.S. National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan over the weekend, the U.S.'s top priority now is to ensure that ISIS does not receive new oxygen, adding that Washington will take steps by working with the Syrian Democratic Forces. Meanwhile, the UN High Commissioner for Human Rights, Volker Turk, said Monday that the former Syrian leader who escaped before the rebel takeover should be held accountable for various human rights violations committed during his rule. He added that not just al-Assad, but all those involved in human rights crimes during his rule should also be held accountable. Al-Assad in 2011 cracked down on anti-government protesters by ordering authorities to fire at the crowd. He's also accused of using chemical weapons against protesters. European countries are also putting asylum applications for Syrian refugees on hold until further notice. This includes countries like Austria, the UK, Germany, Sweden, and Norway, who announced Monday that they were suspending their application process after the ousting of al-Assad. Germany has the largest Syrian community in Europe with nearly 1 million. It opened its doors to a wave of Syrian refugees in 2015 during the height of the civil war. It also saw over 72,000 applications from Syrians being submitted this year alone. Seung-jae, Arirang News.